Hi, it's Teemu. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
That man there who introduced the channel is currently the top scorer of the Premier League. Norwich City 3, Newcastle 1, an absolutely brilliant win, and Pukki's hat-trick gives Norwich City 3 points and their first win back in the Premier League. Hello guys and welcome to my match review. Norwich 3, Newcastle 1, an absolutely brilliant performance by Norwich City against a Newcastle team who've got a lot of problems. But Newcastle played some horrid football at times, and Norwich were the better team throughout. Norwich controlled the game and dominated, and we deserved probably a 4 or 5-0 win, but in the end we settled for a 3-0 win. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. I couldn't go to the game, but I did watch it, and we'll be going to Chelsea and West Ham, and fancy our chances against them. We play some brilliant football, and I can't wait for the season now. And Teemu Pukki hat-trick, a Pukki party, what else more can we expect? And as I said, Norwich City dominated it from the first minute. In the fifth minute, Todd Cantwell, who by the way I thought had an absolute brilliant game. Todd Cantwell had a better game than Teemu Pukki, and Cantwell was brilliant. His movement, his decision making was excellent. He should have scored in the 5th minute, but the goalkeeper makes a good save. And Norwich City played some great stuff in that first half. Teemu Pukki, he scored 3 goals. On another day, he could have had even more. The goalkeeper made some good saves in the first half to deny him. And Newcastle just couldn't get their foot on the ball. Norwich City dominated. I think we had about 75% possession after the first 30 minutes. Dominated throughout, some great passing play. Leitner, really good at controlling the tempo. Some great runs in behind. Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons get bombing forward and supplying a lot of width and danger to that Newcastle back line. Could have been a different story potentially if Newcastle could have made it 1-0 there. The best chance of their game in the 25th minute. A cross in, Grant Hanley loses his man, and Joe Linton really should be scoring. £45 million striker misses the target from close range, and Newcastle pay £45 million for their striker. We pay £0, 0 pennies, nothing for Teemu Pukki, and he scores a hat-trick. And in the 30th minute, Norwich deservedly took the lead. Teemu Pukki, an absolute thunder strike, whatever you want to call it. The ball pops up in the 18-yard, and he just volleys at home. A fantastic finish, a brilliant technique as well, because you've seen so many strikers lift those shots over the bar. But Teemu Pukki, cultured, composed, and a fantastic strike to give Norwich a 1-0 lead. And we deserved that first half lead. Some fantastic passing exchanges. As I said, we dominated. Newcastle couldn't really have their foot on the ball. Players like John Joe Shelvey couldn't dictate the game. Tribal was intercepting a load of tackles. And as I said, it was just a dominating performance. And in the second half, Norwich continued playing some great stuff. Tim Krul did have to make a good save early on. And in that first initial 15 minutes of the second half, Norwich didn't really play that passing football. Don't know why. Newcastle started to get back into the game. Tim Krul had to make a really good save from a corner. But Norwich City defended corners really well in this game. That is literally my only area of concern with Norwich, is just our ability to defend set pieces. I've said it on numerous times, we conceded the 6th most goals in the division from set pieces. So that is kind of my one concern. But Tim Krul makes some great saves, and Tim Krul had a very good game at the back. And then Norwich City deserved to get their second goal in the game. Todd Cantwell lays it off into Teemu Pukki in the box. Beautiful finish. A low strike, powerful strike, and the keeper can't get to it, and it's a 2-0 lead for Norwich. And then we made it 3-0 as well, and Marcus Stiepermann, who didn't have the best game, but a lovely through ball, and Todd Cantwell runs in the box. You think Todd Cantwell could get his first Premier League goal, but unselfishly lays it off to Teemu Pukki, and a fantastic strike, and he gets his hat-trick. And Teemu Pukki, unbelievably, hasn't actually scored a hat-trick for Norwich City. It's our first hat-trick in the Premier League since 1993, I believe. And yeah, I'm so pleased for Teemu Pukki. He's a really nice guy, a really humble guy. I've met him a couple of times, and yeah, comes across really humble, has a lot of time for the fans. A lot of Norwich players comment on how nice he is, and how, although he isn't the most vocal, he's kind of a leader and sets an example. And fair play yet again to the recruitment team, because look, he's a free agent, and we took a punt on him, and he plays so well, doesn't he? He plays to the strengths of the system, and we deserved a clean sheet, but we couldn't get it, unfortunately. John Joe Shelvey getting a consolation. Norwich City lose concentration in the box, and John Joe Shelvey makes it 3-1. But overall, an impressive performance by Norwich City, and Norwich City don't do clean sheets anyway. But fantastic, some great passing play. If you watch the goals of the match of the day, you'll see some great goals. But overall, it's just beautiful passing football. Fullbacks bombing on forward, Tribal making great interceptions, the likes of Leitner, Buendia, Cantwell dictating the play, and Teemu Pukki just being a loyal runner. All those pundits on TalkSport saying how Norwich City are going to go down, they've got a defeatist attitude. No team can survive only spending a couple million in the Premier League. Well, I think we've shown to the whole Premier League today what Norwich City are about, and what a beautiful, beautiful football we play. This is my review of the game. Thanks for watching. There'll be more content coming out on the channel. But yeah, absolutely delighted with the win, delighted with the style of football, and fair play for what Daniel Farke and Stuart Webber have done for this city. In just 2 years, they've got this Norwich City team playing beautiful football in the Premier League. It's a tough job, and they've done brilliantly. That's my review. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section and I will get back to you. Norwich City get their first win in the Premier League. A 3-1 win. A Teemu Pukki party.